Demon Slayer The Hinokami Chronicles 2 is here, and fans of the series have something genuinely solid to look forward to. If you're a fan and you haven't checked out these games, you're missing out. This isn't CyberConnect 2's first time adapting a shonen anime into a game. They've already delivered with the Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm series, and the original Hinokami Chronicles set a solid foundation. So with that track record, here's why I think this sequel's a certified banger. Just like the Ultimate Ninja Storm games and its predecessor, the game is a pick-up-and-play 3D fighting game. It's also fair to call it an action-adventure. Story-wise, it covers the arcs for the Entertainment District, Swordsmith Village and Hashira Training. That's Season 2 through 4 of the anime. There's also a recap mode called Path of a Demon Slayer, which lets you relive key battles from the earlier arcs all the way up to Mugen Train. Now with that massive timeline comes a massive roster. Over 40 characters including all 9 Hashira, Demon Nezuko's feral form, Tanjiro's evolved sun breathing, and big name demons like Gyotaro, Daki, and Zohakuten. Combat's evolved too. It's still that fast-paced 2v2 tag team setup where one character plays support, but now you've got dual ultimates. Flashy team finishers you unlock when your characters are bonded. There's also a gear system now, where you can equip up to 3 loadout items, plus mastery levels that let you level up characters and unlock rewards as you play, and then there's Path of Training, where you take on each Hashira in their own bracket-style combat trials. The story mode really makes it feel like you're playing through the anime itself. While it doesn't cover every single event from the anime, it covers the most important ones and also gives you that breathing room between major events, including light-hearted banter and quirky comedic moments. I mean, everything that comes out of Inosuke's mouth is comedy on its own at this point.
Make way! 'Cause I'm coming through!
Within every level, you can literally just walk up to your target objective and progress without even bothering to explore. So why explore anything? Well, because some of these collectibles are quite fantastic. You'll find collectibles like memories or Hinokami records, music tracks, decorations, quotes, straight-up currency, and more. These are a combination of intrinsic and extrinsic rewards. What that means is some rewards like decorations can be used to customize your Slayer ID, which is basically your identity in the online space of the game. While memories and music give you a classic intrinsic reward, like spotting Charcoal and Tanjiro remembering his days before he was a demon slayer. I think this was a throwback to the very first episode if I remember correctly. Or running into a fragment that gives you a very charming presentation of a past event involving mistakes where Tanjiro may or may not have lost his damn Nichiren sword.
You deserve nothing less! I'm sorry!
Even the loading screens are informative. For a very relevant example, there's one loading screen text that tells you what a Nichiren sword is. All of this is over and above some epic build-ups to undeniably fun and rewarding boss fights as well. You're not limited to playing as Tanjiro though. As you progress through the story, you get to play as various different characters involved in the arc. Another cool thing about the levels and traversing them in this game is that it takes into account the abilities a character possesses. For example, you can use Zenitsu's godlike hearing abilities to spot your objective through sound, or Tanjiro's keen sense of smell to follow the trail of a demon.
Closer to the source of the scent.
Let's talk about the visuals in combat, by the way. The visuals in this game are very faithful to the designs and visual direction of the anime and manga, which is not surprising given the track record of the developers. The cel-shaded art style choice is just perfect because it gives the 3D models enough separation to make chaotic, busy visuals look understandable while preserving the anime aesthetic. And that's very important because the combat has so many visual elements at times. It looks fantastic, it flows very well. And the best part is, you don't have to be very good at the game either.
We have a winner! That's enough!
The combat doesn't need very complex inputs or combos to look otherworldly. Take your ultimates or the new dual ultimates for instance. Just the press of a button. Now, that does not mean that the combat does not have depth. This mashup of fighting game fundamentals and absurdly long hack and slashy combo chains leaves you with a lot of mechanics to try out and get proficient with. Anywho, that's where this game's replay value comes into question, so I'm gonna talk about the other game modes. Having the ability to play against a CPU or a sibling or friend offline on the same console hassle-free without splitting the screen is in and of itself huge, but to be expected. So, W offline versus play. But the online play is what I see a lot of people jamming out to. PlayStation tournaments for you to partake in, rank play for bragging rights, or casual play for some mindless PvP fun, when paired with the gigantic roster, is a huge step in the replayability direction. There's also group matches where you can have up to 8 people playing in either a team-based, solo or tournament format, or even not playing at all by choosing to spectate, essentially making it a PvP fight club. I adore this because you can really improve your understanding of the game by observing other players play. The recap and Hashira training game modes don't need much explanation, but they're much appreciated. So I'm gonna let you guys be with just this much gyan for today. Now that I've yapped enough, I'd love to know what makes you guys appreciate the Demon Slayer anime. And even if you have any thoughts on the game, sound off in the comments, and while you're at it, drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell. Bye.